begins game number 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals here on EA Sports. Caesars Arena. Tonight, the Detroit Pistons taking on the Boston Celtics. Alongside Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Pistons as they enter play. They were winners in Game 1. That's critical to get that first one in a 5-game series.
And the important thing to remember here is that this is not a 7-game series. We're only going 5. So you've got to bring it each and every night and play like your season depends on it. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Oh, with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Celtics have it. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Tight space with the crossover. Slams it down.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Knocks it down from mid-range.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Big finish at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Steps through and scores.
There is no recovery, Ed, in particular if the defender does not stay on balance.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
Throws it down. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Now the Pistons going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making change. Layup goes down. Well done.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
No good. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
And he misses that one free throw. Rises for the slam.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Shot clock winding down. For 3. Not that time. He missed it. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Short jumper stays out. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Nice pass to set things up. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Runner's good there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Lets it fly from long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Stuffs it down with authority.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Celtics have it. He got a piece. Yes, and a foul. They'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw good. A three-point play as they move in front here just before the break. Ball's controlled by Boston. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim. Oh, he got a piece of it. Deep three at the buzzer. We've reached halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Let's get right into the action here. The Pistons has their offense firing on all cylinders. Keeping up with this pace will be tough, but not impossible. I think they'll find a way to keep it going. These are the guys getting buckets for the Detroit Pistons. Unable to find an offensive flow in the opening half. They've got the break to figure some things out. And trust me, they've got a few things to figure out. Still, it's not like they're totally out of this game. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Field goals.
The Boston Celtics definitely wouldn't mind having their opponent's field goal percentage. Unlike them, it's been 4 shots and poor effort. It was not a great half.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Forget Cole. This guy. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us. And see you again after the game.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Short jumper off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Stuffs it down with authority.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to lead the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Nice pass to set things up.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Count it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Gilgeous-Alexander. Here comes the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
He wants it at the rim and scores.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Play is stopped. Timeout Boston as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this 3rd quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
Old school equals high percentage.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. And finishes strong.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Gets a look. Can't hit.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
The free throw, good. Cashes in on the three-point play. The lead now stands at 10. Nothing going here on that drive. Deep 3 at the buzzer. They need something to go down. It's no good. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way, with the Pistons way out in front. It's the Celtics with the ball as we down the lane to lay it in.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Has a chance. Won't go. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Well, easy difference there. In the first half, the offense allowed the defense to settle into their half-court sets defensively, and that's why the shots were all contested. But now, since they picked up the pace of the game, they're getting a lot more action out of transition threes.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
The possession in favor of Detroit. The jumper's off the mark. Flushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Oh, they could have really used that one, but the shot's no good. Stuffs it down with authority.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Beyond the arc for 3. Buries the wide-open 3. That's too easy.
This game comes down to micro adjustments. Either mismatches, ball screens, slipping action on those ball screens, quick fades to threes. It just seems like you're actually finding your rhythm offensively. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout, but this game's in the balance, and time is of the essence. Got a piece of it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
And they're going to play this one out to its conclusion as we get an intentional foul. That means free throws coming up in what is a 7-point game.
Good foul right there. You want to stop the clock.
Nope, first one does not go. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Timeout Boston. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left. Rest of the game. What a finish.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
And here's the foul. Right now it's a 2-possession game, so if he hits 1 or 2 of these, it could be all she wrote.
Ed, what's that old saying? Ruffled feathers do not flock together? Well, actually, I just made that up. But what it means is that play will cause a little havoc. As designed, the team that uses it to galvanize as a unit will have the advantage.
And gets both to drop at the line. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
And here's the foul. Right now it's a 2-possession game, so if he hits 1 or 2 of these, it could be all she wrote.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Going to launch beyond the arc. Textbook defense. Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there. Long key from 3/4 court. The Pistons are the winners. They'll take a commanding 2-0 lead into Game 3 of this 5-game series. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Pistons almost let this one get away from them, but they managed to get the victory. And it's always great to watch a team with such an unselfish approach to the game. Plenty of assists were delivered throughout this contest. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Detroit Pistons.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question He stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup.